Good morning. Here's what's going around in the world of sports. Youth and Sports Minister Sonny Dare has condemned the alleged killing of defender Remo Stars Football Club of Shagamu. Tiamiyu Kazim, an operative of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad SARS, while demanding for a special investigation into the wanton killing. The minister warned that the needless profiling and killings of Nigerian youth must be checked as is capable of depriving the country of the contribution of its vibrant youth. Dare lamented that the death of the young player of Remo Stars is unfortunate and unwarranted, adding that his death may not be swept under the carpet. The sport minister insisted that though probing the incident will not restore the dead to life, but a clear message must be sent by making the perpetrators account for their evil deeds. The Remo Star vice captain was allegedly killed after he was pushed off a moving vehicle by an operative of SARS in Ogun State. He was reportedly arrested for looking like a Yahoo boy, a fraudster, despite identifying himself as a footballer. Ahead of the crucial 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifying match against Sierra Leone, the head coach of national football team Geno Rohr has developed goose reactions over the injured players he's considering for invitation. Super Eagles German tactician Rohr has confessed that injuries to key players may force him to invite new players ahead of the game week 3 tie against the Leon Stars. Nigeria is set to play their West African neighbors in back-to-back doubleheader with the first leg billed for the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba on the 27th of March, while the return fixture slated for the 31st of March in Sierra Leone. The Super Eagles sit atop of group with 6 points, having claimed comfortable victories over Benin Republic and Lesotho. Teenage striker eligible for Nigeria, Joshua Zirkzee, has been named in Bayern Munich squad to face Chelsea in the UEFA Champions League round of 16 tie at Stamford Bridge today. Manager Hans-Dieter Flick has named the Netherlands under-19 international of Nigeria descent in his travelling squad to the English capital. The other attack-minded players in the travelling party to London are Thomas Muller, Robert Lewandowski, Sergei Gnabry, and Philippe Coutinho. In another fixture, Napoli will take on Barcelona. Former Super Eagles player, current Miss El Makassa of Egypt manager Emmanuel Amonike says his immediate priority is to save Egyptian club from relegation in the ongoing 2019-2020 Egyptian Premier League. Makassa are currently 16th in the 18-team Egyptian Premier League table. Amonike joined the Egyptian side on January 2020 as a replacement for Ahmed Hassan Hussein Abdulhami, who is popularly called Mido, following poor run in the domestic top flight. With the 2019-2020 season on mid-season break, Amonike, who paid a renewable 1.5-year contract on arrival at the club, said his immediate task is to steer the club to safety, insisting the club will be rescued at the close of the current campaign. Liverpool overcome West Ham United 3-2 and close to within 4 wins of the Premier League title. Victory means Liverpool equaled the English top flight record of 18 successive wins set by Manchester United from August to December 2017, with Jurgen Klopp's side last dropping points in a 1-1 draw with Manchester United in October. Liverpool have now restored their 22-point lead at the top, and Hammers are left in the bottom 3. Inter Milan are expected to play their home Europa League last 32 match against Ludogorets behind closed doors because of fears about the spread of coronavirus. Inter were one of 4 Serie A clubs to postpone their last weekend game. Talks have been taking place between the club, Italian government officials, and European football's governing body UEFA about the Thursday's fixture. With 165, Italy has the largest number of cases of the virus in Europe. Many schools and colleges have been closed in Milan yesterday, although the local transport system is still operating. Nigeria Basketball Federation NBBF President Musa Kida has expressed optimism that the senior men and women basketball teams can end up on the medals table at this year's Tokyo Olympic Games. Speaking with newsmen, Kida said they're going to the Olympics is not just to add to the numbers of participating teams, but to shock the world and be amongst the best. With the current synergy and talents in the teams, the Tigers and the Tigress, it's not doubtful that they can compete with the best around the world and fly Nigeria's flag high in Tokyo. Speaking further, Kida also said the Federation, with the help of the Federal Ministry of Sports, will leave no stone unturned to prepare the team well for the Olympics. The 2020 Summer Games will hold from Friday 24th of July to Sunday 9th of August. New Orleans Pelicans center Jalil Okafor has said he will play for the Nigerian men's basketball team, the Tigers, at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Okafor told newsmen about his intentions to don the green and white of Nigeria. The 22-year-old competed for the U.S. in the past, where he won gold medals in the 2013 FIBA Under-19 World Championship, 12 FIBA Under-17 World Championships, and 11 FIBA Americas Under-16 Championship. Minnesota Timberwolves forward Josh Okogie will also join Okafor on Nigeria's roster. Basketball superstars and celebrities of the world, sports and music congregated to pay tribute to Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna Bryant at a packed Staples Center in Los Angeles yesterday. They were joined by 20,000 mourners for the celebration of life for Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, who were killed with 7 others in a helicopter crash in January. Fighting back tears, fellow basketball great Michael Jordan paid tribute to his close friend, saying, "When Kobe Bryant died, a piece of me died." Beyoncé, Alicia Keys, Christina Aguilera performed at the ceremony, with the latter providing an emotional rendering of Ave Maria. Following celebrities in the audience include Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, who were friends of the Bryants, Jennifer Lopez, Snoop Dogg, and basketball great Stephen Curry, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Magic Johnson. All proceeds from the event will go to the Mamba and Mambasita Sports Foundation, which provides sports opportunities to the children of underprivileged communities, and in particular girls and women. Still on Kobe Bryant. Meanwhile, Kobe Bryant's widow, Vanessa Bryant, has sued the owner of the helicopter which crashed in the fog and killed her husband and the teenage daughter. Vanessa Bryant's lawsuit alleging wrongful death claims the pilot was careless and negligent by flying in cloudy conditions and should have aborted the flight. The pilot, Ara Zobayan, was among the 9 people killed in the crash last month. The basketball star was killed along with his 13-year-old daughter when the helicopter he was traveling in crashed in Calabasas, California, north of Los Angeles, on 26th of January this year. Memphis Grizzlies forward Jaren Jackson Jr. will be sidelined with a sprained left knee for at least 2 weeks. Jackson left Friday's 117 to 105 the Los Angeles Lakers in the second quarter following an awkward fall while trying to contest a shot. New WC heavyweight champion Tyrone Fury has been ranked #1 fighter in the heavyweight division following his flawless victory over Deontay Wilder in Las Vegas last Sunday. The Gypsy King totally outsmarted Bronze Bomber in the heavyweight showdown that went down in history, becoming the new WC champion of the world, far from his homeland in the United Kingdom. Fury has now moved ahead of Anthony Joshua and both Deontay Wilder and heavyweight division after being ranked by The Athletic. Coming behind Fury is the immediate WBC champion Wilder, who lost his first career fight as a professional boxer to Fury, and 2-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua came on the 3rd spot, while Mexican heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz sealed the 4th spot. Heavyweight new boy Alexander Usyk is ranked 5th. British fighter Dillian White is on the 6th spot, with Cuban heavyweight star Luis Ortiz coming behind Adam Konaki, while Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker completed the 10-man list in style. Deontay Wilder has blamed his elaborate ring-worn costume for his WBC heavyweight title defeat by Tyson Fury. The American said costume was too heavy. As a result, he didn't have the legs for the fight. Britain's Fury produced a dominant display to win the title in Las Vegas last Saturday when Wilder's corner threw in the towel in the 7th round. That's about it on today's edition of Sports. Thank you so much. Remember now, we still have sports program throughout the day. Precisely 9 o'clock, Mitchell will be alongside Master Sports International. They will be in the building. I'll be giving you sports and music. And that's the only sports show that you can dance to. That'll be coming up 9 o'clock this morning in our sports program called Sports Salsa.